It is a matter that has gone on for too long, and CEOs continue to ignore the ministry's warning. For instance, the latest one is which one now? Yes. There is a H. Marshall, they raised it yesterday about the ages coming and what is required. And that wouldn't be too bad within the outstanding legislative matters too bad. Right? But just to say to you that while the MCs, that we have a difficulty with the MCs seeking funding, grant funding for community-based projects. It cannot be done without going through the established system. Because if an overseas entity gives you $10, and you can't come for the $10, then I'm going to talk about St. Thomas of local government. The parish, the PDCs. And a lot of you use the PDCs, which is required, again, by virtue of the various stakeholder meetings that you must have within your municipalities and your budget and all that sort of thing. While some of you do, many of you don't. So the requirements of establishing the registry to ensure that when people go out there to seek grant assistance, that those protocols are observed, and Mrs. Evermarty can tell you that we are celebrating, because to win a third term was challenging, I can tell you about it. So if the ambition is for a fourth term, it means that Mount Everest is pretty high, and the climb is steep. So the point I'm making is we are not taking for granted the results of September the 3rd. So the expectations of Jamaicans are much greater now. They have seen the things that we have done, they have listened to us. But as I said yesterday, the Prime Minister said, come to St. Thomas to spend a day interacting with you and the team, so that, and the political electorate, so we can shape what needs to be done about St. Thomas. The opportunities in St. Thomas is ripe, and it is poised to take off. It has already started to take off. But the critical component of what St. Thomas requires is vested in the municipal corporation, which has 90%. You are able to do it, but it takes team effort. And I know already that we are going to start to feel the squeeze out there already in the early days, but that is disappointed that I don't have all the CEOs this morning. Some people have indicated that because of previous commitments, they are not able to make it. But we saw that accepted the message of the party that myself and Minister Williams is a part of. We went to the Jamaican people on a platform of performance. We went to the Jamaican people saying, yes, we have been able to do ABC. We have not completed the task that we started, and we feel that in the best interest of the country, that we should be given the opportunity, welcome share, executing those policies. There are a lot of what I have accomplished, government has accomplished, would not have been possible. So I want to say to you, it's an honor that I will with a lot of pride, and it's not something that I will boast about, because it also restricts who I want to be with. And trust me, when you have honors such as that, you have to think twice about some of the things they say and do. I'm not getting younger, so I don't know if I can change in terms of some of the things I do, but I think the national honor will probably help me to have a greater appreciation working in the parish council. So she has insight, the knowledge, and then I don't know if I don't know which female in the Bible, if Rebecca had patience like Job, but she would have, under trying circumstances, not just from me as the minister, but from all of you sitting in front of us here this morning since 2016. I want to also express appreciation and thanks to the permanent secretary, Mrs. Emily Martin. I want to thank her for the many years of frustration that I've given to her and anger. But again, there is a certain level of inclusiveness in local government, because I believe that we are the only ministry in government where our permanent secretary knows the inner workings of local government.
Today we are visiting Inglewood Drive. It's the first on the Sparks program for Central Clarendon. So we are having a look and seeing how the road is progressing. The works, as you can see, have already started. So we are just looking today to see how far we have progressed. I will be visiting all the other roadways that are under the Sparks program for repair. I will be visiting Wellington Drive and Cemetery Road and a few others under the Sparks program. So this is the first of a series of visits to roadways to be repaired under the Sparks program.